Hey everybody, it's Madison, and today I'm gonna do a get ready with me. And I'm gonna be using the Naked 3 palette. So I'm gonna start off by moisturizing my face, and this is a 10-day cream. You don't need very much of this because it is a very thick face cream. Alright, so for my whole face, you really only need about that much. And since it is summertime, I don't need as much moisturizer as I would need in the wintertime because my skin isn't so dry. So, I'm next going to prime my eyes, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer. Looks like this. And again, with this, you don't need a whole lot either. You can use this kind of sparingly. I'm going to go ahead and let that moisturizer sit on my face and let it set. And I'm also going to let my eyeshadow primer set. So I'm going to go ahead and move on and do my eyebrows. And I'm using the Eco Tools brushes. I just got these at Walmart. It comes with 5 brushes. I'm going to be using the Lash and Brow Groomer. Looks like this. And I'm going to use my Brow Fix Kit by Milani. Looks like this. And this kit comes with 3 shades in it. A highlighter shade and 2 brow shades. Like this. The top one is the highlighter, obviously. And then you have one for lighter eyebrows and darker eyebrows. I'm going to use the dark one because, as you can see, my hair is dark right now and it would look kind of funny if I used the lighter eyebrow shade. So I'm just going to brush out my eyebrows and get them to the shape that I want them. And then I'm just going to fill them in the way I like them. Go ahead and put that to the side for now. And we're going to move on to our eyes. So I'm going to start doing my eyes. And I'm just going to use some Scotch tape. That way I can get a nice clean line. So I'm just going to place it on the back of my hand and peel it off. Just to get most of the stickiness off. So I'm just going to use, for now, the brush that came in the kit. And it's the double-sided brush. It's to throw a smaller end and then a more fluffy one. I'm going to use the more fluffy one. And I'm going to go in and use the color Limit. And I'm going to put that all over my lid up to my So the next color I'm going to go in with is Lunar. And I'm going to buff that color into my crease. that's done. The next color I'm going to go in with are going to be colors that I'm mixing together, and that's going to be the color Factory and the color Mugshot. And this is going to be buffed into my crease just to give me a little more dimension. I'm going to go ahead and switch to a more precise brush. I'm going to go in with Black Heart. It's the darkest color in the palette. And that is going to go on my outer V, and I'm going to blend it into my crease, but I'm going to focus it more on my outer V than my crease, if that makes any sense. Once that's in there, I'm going to go back to the brush that came in the palette, and I'm going to use the fluffier side. And I'm not going to use circular motions to blend it. I'm going to use windshield wiper motions, and I'm going to do very light and short strokes because I don't want it to blend in to the other colors I have on there already. I just don't want any really harsh lines. So once I get that blended out, usually it becomes very, very light like it is right now. So I just go back in and darken it up. Done that, I'm going to go in with the color Dust. It's a light pink sparkly shade. And I'm going to take the same small end of that brush and I'm going to pat this all over my lid. Take the fluffy end of that brush and I'm just going to blend everything together so there are no harsh lines and no excess shadow. Just like that. Now I'm also going to take the small end of that brush and take a little bit of the color Strange. It's like the highlight shade in the palette, and I'm also going to pat that on my lid too. Now I'm going to go ahead and peel off that sticky tape. Go ahead and move on and come back to my eyes later. I'm going to go ahead and start doing my face. So for foundation, I'm using this Clean Sensitive Skin by CoverGirl, and I am the shade Medium Light. And I'm just going to put some of this on the back of my hand. Take a brush, and this is a blush brush, but I just like using it to put on my foundation. So I'm just going to dip that into the foundation and press it into my skin. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to use a press powder. This is by CoverGirl. I'm pretty sure it's clean and sensitive, just like the foundation, and it's also the shade medium light, and I'm just going to press this all over my face as well. I'm going to put on some blush, and this is by CoverGirl, and it is called True Plum number 185. Moving back onto the eyes, I'm going to go back in my Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to use that color Strange again, and I'm going to use it to highlight my brow bone. And now I'm going to be doing my eyeliner, and I'm going to be using cream liner or gel liner, whatever you want to call it. And mine is by e.l.f. and it's just a regular black cream liner. And I am going to be doing a winged eyeliner. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I just like the way a winged eyeliner looks. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's done, I'm going to go ahead and move on and curl my lashes and put on some mascara. And the mascara I'm using today is by Rimmel London. It's the Extra Super Lash Building Mascara. It's just a little tube like this. And I'm just going to do a thin coat of this because I am going to be applying false lashes. This look, I have two lashes that I like to wear. One pair is a demi wispy, and the other pair is a more full, thick lash. So let me show you. This is the demi wispy. They're very long. Not as full as the other pair, and this is the more full pair, more fluffy. So you can wear whatever kind of lashes you want, but when I do this look, those are the lashes that I tend to use. And I think today I'm going to be using the demi wispies. So I'm using the Duo Eyelash Adhesive in clear white. Like this, my favorite eyelash glue, and I'm just going to put a thin band of glue on them. So now that that lash is glued on, I'm going to give it a second to dry, and I'm going to curl them so it helps my real lashes blend with the fake ones. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same to the other eye. Alright, so now that the lashes are done, I'm going to take the angled brush I used for my eyebrows, and I'm going to go in with that color Black Heart, and I'm going to put that under my lower lashes. take the fluffy end of that brush, make sure to go in with the color Limit, and blend that out. And I'm going to add some mascara to my bottom lashes. Makeup and everything else is done.